You were on your way with plates?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to, I was thinking, well, I don't think you brought any of this stuff, so I didn't know you didn't have stuff.
The parkland that we changed some.
Oh. You got
That's not. technically correct. This is. So you can have annexation. Touch.
Not quite. I think there's still another Aliquot 40 between them.
Okay.
Between the most recent annexation and that city ground.
Well, so my curiosity, so that 2 mile limit. Doesn't obviously extend from city limits. It's just what do we do to, is grabbing that parking in, would change that 2 mile limit by a lot.
Yes, yes, it does.
And I saw a subdivision pop up. South of there, it was probably within that 2 mile limit. So. I don't know what our urgency to get that parkland annexed would be, but I feel like it should be a priority.
Yeah, I mean, the stuff that's south of the river, we haven't really cared all that much about, to be honest. Just because it's so messed up the way that it is.
Once that sewer line gets there. that just opens the
Yeah, we'll
door.
see. In desperation mode to get this set up. It's amazing how I actually know how to do all this stuff on the fly. I got stuck in a meeting all morning, so I'm gonna do my best to explain.
I look for a lucky spot, it's we all.
Oh, it's so busy. No name tags wherever you want.
You gotta do a traffic study to see how much. Gonna be taking meeting minutes on the back of this envelope.
Sounds like you got December 28th type of meeting.
Heck,
Yes.
oh. You have, well, we got form in this room. We also have Elizabeth on the call. Monitors. Yes. Jason now too. Yeah, there he is.
Oh, you get to see his lovely face. Jason, there you are. Elizabeth, that's dedication, calling in while you're on the move.
There we go. Okay, I think we're up and running now.
Already. All right, we'll keep this short and sweet. I will call to order the Wednesday, December 28th, 2022 Planning and Zoning Commission, special meeting. Elliot, would you call the roll for us, please?
Yes, Commissioner Jason Brown,
Here.
Carson Forst,
Here.
Donna Grant, Samuelson,
Here.
Andrew.
Here.
And Elizabeth.
I'm here. I'm here.
All right, I read first and last names all over the place there.
Do we need Megan?
Megan,
I'm here.
yes, geez.
That's okay.
Reginator.
She's hiding behind in front of the chair.
I took minutes once like 3 years ago. I haven't done it since.
Please. Okay, item 3 is the approval of the agenda for today's meeting. Any corrections or changes to the agenda for today? Hearing nothing, I'll entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
Forced motions. Dagger second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Item number 4 is approve the December 12th, 2022 minutes of the regular Planning and Zoning Commission. Any changes to December 12th minutes? Hearing nothing, I'll entertain a motion to approve the December 12th, 2022 minutes.
Samuel's on the motion.
Brown second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Item number 5 is review of an amendment to the Norwalk Urban Renewal Area and Plan. Yeah, would you back on this item?
Yeah, and I think I'll probably pass the baton off to Luke for a deeper explanation, but this is pretty similar to the urban renewal area amendment that we did a review of. We don't necessarily need a recommendation on this, mostly comments if there are any. The previous one that we had was in the newly annexed industrial area south of Delaware Street. This one's got a little bit of a funky shape, and I've drawn this many times in my GIS software using the legal description that contains all sorts of numbers and feet and stuff, and it's a monster, but it is accurately reflected here in the Hughes Century Crossing area with the pink outline, and it includes some of the northern portions of the PUD as well as that, if you will, flag-shaped piece where the part of that regional detention is going up south of Capital City Fruits. So this is pretty similar to, like I said, what we did south of Delaware Street, with a very meaty boundary description. Luke Paris, I don't know if you have anything to add.
Yeah, you know, the one thing I'd add is that's a little bit different from last time. Last time we were adding in brand new ground with a new project into the urban renewal plan and all of that. This area has actually been in the plan in the past. We've done the same thing for this area at previous P&Z. What's driving this amendment this time is that we're changing the scope of the project. So all urban renewal plan amendments have an area and then a project description. And so what we've done with this one is when we first did this urban renewal area stuff, probably 3 years ago, there was some storm sewer work that we didn't include in the plan that we've decided to include. So really what this does is get that project info added into the plan so that it's an eligible expense going forward.
So Luke, as I look at this, obviously to the south is the softball fields. To the north is already industrial. To the east, I'm going to say south of that flag and then east there. What's keeping us from just blocking that off? Is that your statement you just made, that we're not going to do any plans like this until we have an actual plan to back that up?
Yeah, pretty much. You know, the area in pink that is highlighted kind of has active zoning with, definitive projects happening. That area that's kind of south and east of that flag detention area, it is in the Hughes PUD, but we allow like a lot of different uses there. And the PUD actually says that before we approve any project in that area, we have to do an amendment to the PUD to kind of select what zoning we want for there. So that area is going to kind of sit on its own. It may end up being residentially, which then we wouldn't tend to do any urban renewal stuff with. It may end up being more commercial, which then we potentially would. So it's kind of an unknown at this time that will crack when that project comes forward.
I'm going to show my newbie here. Remind me again the benefit of moving it to the urban renewal.
It's for our tax increment financing. It's kind of the first project process to be able to do that.
So then Elliot, you mentioned that you don't necessarily need a motion or approval on this item from us.
Nope, just if there are any comments about it. Technically, that's all that's needed for city council.
Yeah, the direction from our bond council is that P&Z needs to review and comment on if the proposal meets the intent of our comprehensive plan. In the past, we've usually just had the P and Z do a motion that this meets the intent of the comprehensive plan, just so we can document it in the minutes, but so that's probably what we'd recommend. That is what
So
we'll recommend.
again, a dumb question. Does it meet?
Yes.
Okay, great, great.
But I think that being said, I mean, sorry. You asked
No.
if you have
Go ahead. No.
I mean, so I would say I make a motion that we approve this. That it meets our comprehensive plan, and I like the fact that it's tied to specific projects. And we're not just taking it across an entire Hughes Crossing. So, I mean, that being said, I would make Steiger makes a motion that we approve this.
Samuelson, second.
Elliot, would you call the roll, please?
Brown,
Aye.
Horst,
Aye.
Steiger.
Aye.
Grant, Samuelson,
Aye.
Thompson,
Aye.
Reginator.
Aye. I don't think Ed has joined us today, and I don't see Holly on the meeting either. Any update, community development update from you, Luke?
Not really. I've been out of the office with holiday travels and everything. So I'll let Elliot go if he's got anything, but I think for now, we're chugging along like normal.
Any update, Elliot?
We've got several commercial site plans that are kind of entering / concluding first comment period in our office. One of those, of course, new Fairway proposal. That's a very complicated one, and we're kind of sinking our teeth a little bit deeper into the creative aspect of what that site might look like, just because of where it is in Hughes. We also have a Starbucks site plan that's going to be probably coming here next meeting, possibly the following one. Architectural stuff to hammer out. And we've got actually nothing else officially submitted aside from the Dunn property site plan, which they again are kind of just working on some dimension stuff. But believe it or not, that's enough to keep us busy. So that's what we've got so far. I did pass my accreditation exam for
Congratulations.
Congress of New Urbanism. And I'm in the process of organizing, as I've mentioned many times previously, a mini talk about that on a lighter agenda night. So that's all I have.
Sounds great. All right, well, thanks everyone for making
Congrats, Elliot.
this time work. Our next meeting will be January 9th, 2023 at 5:45 PM. And at this time, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Forced motions.
Samuelson, second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Adjourned at 12:10 on December 28th.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Efficiency.
you.
So
Hey, Merry
thanks everyone
Christmas,
on
Happy
the
New Year.
Zoom.
Happy New Year.
Yep.